Welcome along to the scintillating Splendido. Shardiest segment. Stupefying. It's the crappy quiz. Every week we pit three of Team Off the Ball's greatest minds against each other in a quiz of sporting factoids with no holds barred at the end of the week. Allow me to welcome tonight's contestants. Our first contestant tonight, well, he's been a hotshot producer for 18 months now and has started to live his life as such. He shouts live in 5, 4, 3 when his toast is about to pop. Shouts, take ads quick when he needs a break from a particularly arduous workout. And he prints off running orders for his weekend, planning everything down to the millisecond. And his meaningful relationships are now under massive threat because, let's face it, he's become a total control freak. Give it up for the Meath Hillbilly, Tommy Rooney!
Scarily, that is the most accurate quiz intro I've ever received.
Except you don't have ad breaks
that's
on
your camera over there,
OTBAM.
Tommy.
That's
There it is right there.
Yeah. The red light's the giveaway. Yeah.
One thing that's definitely inaccurate about it is that you would eat bread. I mean, that's...
No, that's my breakfast these days. Sourdough during the week, actually.
Sourdough.
Got a bit of grief for that one.
Why?
Yeah.
How are you getting
Somebody
on
told me it was
sourdough?
notiony to have sourdough
Colin knew
bread.
that fella.
Come on.
It was the only thing that was in Super Value in Kingscourt at the time.
Come on.
Bring it back up the
notions.
road.
People are giving out about you having notions. Imagine wanting to improve your own life.
I know.
Not in life. Who the hell do you think you are?
Well, the problem is that
Not in Ireland. You should be stuck with the potatoes and the poutine. Isn't that it?
I did introduce mochas to Meath Hill, so I've been getting a bit of grief for that one.
What's a mocha?
Chocolate in your coffee.
Yeah.
Let's move on. What's a mocha, for Christ's sake?
Why would you bother?
In the middle seat is a man who's filling some large, self-important shoes this week. Namely those belonging to the beast of Ballyhonus, Nathan Murphy. He's been fully immersing himself in the role by striding around the office, chest out, regaling his co-workers with tales of explosive celiac incidents. No restaurant toilet is safe. And recounting his heartwarming abattoir anecdotes to the work experience kids. I can't believe it's not Nathan Murphy. No, it's Neil. He's a little bit racy Treacy.
Ooh. Where did that intro come out of?
Well, Nathan has a story about, being stuck on the toilets in a...
Was that not Amsterdam? I don't think that was anything to do with being celiac.
I'd just like to point out I have not had toilet trouble this week.
Are you allergic to anything, Neil?
No.
You're not?
No.
Fair play to you. It's the way to be.
Don't mind that nonsense.
I know.
Is that a dig at Adrian? He's pretty much...
And Nathan.
Yeah, they're
Nathan can't drink pints anymore.
snowfleks.
Well, he does. He just can't.
He's allergic to them. Yeah.
Adrian will die if you bring a peanut into the office.
I thought that was a joke at the time.
Well, you should check it out.
Learned the hard way.
I'm still here
Where's your EpiPen?
for now. At home.
You don't
I
carry it
got
with
topped
you.
up recently. I actually went through about 8 years without ever having an EpiPen, which on reflection was
Not-
a bit of too close of a dice with death that I really didn't need to take.
What's the closest you came to an issue
I
with your
had,
peanut allergy?
Cod
Nut
once.
allergy.
I had cod once that I thought was chicken.
Oh.
Cod
Are you
is the
allergic to
worst.
fish as well?
No, cod is the worst thing I'm allergic to, yeah.
Oh.
And so you get to a point where it sort of comes on pretty quickly, and then you are trying to decide in your head, ooh, is this going to get really bad, and should I go to the hospital, or will I be grand, in a typical Irish fashion? And mostly you do the typical Irish thing, which is say, I will be grand, and sure, leave the football on for a while and we'll see how we go. But that time I did go to the hospital and get, you get the old, what do they call it?
Injection.
No, yeah.
Heroin? You're
Not heroin, no, there's a
Morphine?
bag of saline fluid.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. That took a great turn.
Not a
You're
big
okay
deal,
though.
really.
You're okay though.
I'm okay now, yeah.
Our final contestant this week is the biggest dad in the office by quite a distance, but he also tries to be down with the kids. He listens to hip new act Kings of Leon on his Walkman every day. He wears flash peaked caps backwards and often frequents the local skate park to get radical with his dudes. How do you do, fellow kids? It's Adrian. Who's your daddy Barry? As ever, he was tweeting about Post Malone during the week. I don't know if you saw that. It was like...
It was possibly the greatest artist we've ever seen.
That's
Anyone
not
get
what I
that
said.
throwback to Adrian's Leinster tweet?
Yes,
No?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
After they beat Scarlet.
The greatest team we've ever seen in any sport.
ever in the
like,
world.
Again,
You
it
can,
hardly goes without saying now, but the misrepresentation.
No. The format's classic crappy quiz, 4 questions each, 4 rounds. It's the trivia equivalent of taking every game as it comes, aka the rapid fire round. You can podcast the crappy quiz on iTunes, Stitcher, Podcast Addict, or offtheball.com. Give us 5 out of 5, even if that does not represent your actual opinion. Please send any questions you have via postcard to Crappy Quiz Quizmaster, Off the Ball Towers, Marconi House, Diggs Lane, Dublin 2. No. Oh yeah, hang on. Whoa. These questions came in via postcard from Brian Walsh in Concealy. Good man yourself, Brian. Question 1 for you, Tommy. Never multiple choice. Which Chelsea footballer is the third member of his family to play England at Wembley?
What? The third member of his family to play England at Wembley.
Yeah, a slight hint in that it's father, grandfather, and this guy, as opposed to three
Played
brothers.
for England or against England?
To play England at Wembley.
Oh.
And you've got a hint, by the way. That's.
I mean, I don't think you
remember
can be
that,
playing
Neil.
against England if you're playing England, but anyway, maybe.
No, I was wondering, did I mishear you? Can I have it one more time?
Great stalling technique.
Which Chelsea footballer is the third member of his family to play England at Wembley?
Okay, so he's a current Chelsea footballer. Hazard. I don't really get the question. So.
Marcus Alonso.
So Marcus Alonso's father
I get it
and his
now.
grandfather.
That's a tough question for the number
It
one.
was a very tough question.
Question one for you, Neil.
I mean, you made it look tougher than it was, but
Yeah, Phil Neville captained England at under 15 in what sport?
Oh, that's so easy.
Was it cricket?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Question one for you, Adrian. Which current Premier League club had 6 past and future England captains in the same team in 1982? Who cares? Oh, sorry, what? Who cares? You can't be asking us to answer questions about the England international football
is this
team.
about?
You can't do it.
Go, give it to me again there.
Where's Concealy?
Brian Walsh from Concealy. It's like a little enclave of
Middlesex.
West Britain, is it? Is that what we're doing?
Give me the
Declan
question.
Rice
Give me the question.
trolling.
Yeah, come on.
Give me the question there again, will you?
Which current Premier League club had 6 past and future England captains in the same team in 1982? Who cares?
It's pretty easy, actually. If you think about it.
I am thinking about it, but thanks.
I mean, it isn't. I really should have read the script.
Gonna say
This really could be any one of 20.
Or, well, it could actually be one of 26 or 28. Or Borough
I'm
in the
gonna
Premier
say
League at the minute.
United.
Good guess. As good a guess as any.
Does anybody have any clue, Tommy? You said
West
it was
Ham.
easy? Southampton.
Ah, well, that's bollocks.
It is
Come
complete
off
bollocks.
it.
I agree with you.
That is utter bullshit.
The first time in your life, I agree with you.
Okay, round 2.
Jesus
Mick,
Christ.
Mick, is it Shannon or Shannon? Dave Watson, Peter Shilton, Kevin Keegan, Mick Mills, and Alan Boss. Who
bullshit.
cares?
There was some chance
Who
you
cares?
would have got the right answer. That was one of the easiest questions.
I can't
I've
even
been
remember
asked.
my
Who
question.
cares about England captains
Look at the
today?
draw.
And this
At
was-
any point.
My question was that complicated, I can't even remember it.
I've lost my page.
You're getting the Nathan Murphy line of questions anyway.
Round 2.
Handy.
Round 2 is the Every Day is a Dalmio Day round. Ireland take on Italy in one of the least anticipated Six Nations games in memory. But can you recall the fine details of these previous crunch meetings between Ireland and Italy? Question one for you, Tommy. In that ill-fated World Cup quarter-final in 1990, you remember it well, Toto Schillaci scored after Paki Bonner parried a shot from what player?
I thought you were talking about rugby.
I was going.
The famous Rugby World Cup of 1990.
Tardelli.
Tardelli was the 82 World Cup.
All right.
It was Donadoni.
Donadoni.
Do you not remember it?
No.
From like the million times that you would have seen it on TV.
I didn't remember that moment of it, no.
Donadoni, parry to the shot.
Parry.
Bonner, what the hell are you doing?
Squirrel
Straight out
line.
Schillaci.
In the
Conor
corner.
McGrath just trying to kick him up the hole and not quite being able to make it for the first time ever and last time. Question 2 for you, Neil, should be, unless they were fixed, but anyway, I suspect they weren't. It was just an accident of the typing. Question 2 for you, Adrian.
know what's
for
going on
you, Neil. Robbie Brady's goal in the Stade Pierre Mauroy
You were there.
in 2016 is scorched in all our minds. Were you not there? Is that why you're bitter? It was a game Ireland dominated, having 12 shots on goal compared to Italy's 5. But many people forget there was a fair bit of niggle in the game. How many yellow cards were there in total?
And you had your arms up in the air as I was going to get an easy question.
Well, I
This is
did.
not an easy question.
You did.
Well, it's just multiple choice, essentially.
It's not multiple choice.
A lot of multiples.
Opposite of multiple choice.
Of course, it's like
anything from
it's a
1 to
number-
20.
Well,
like.
no, but it's not going to be 20. It's a limited. It's obviously.
Gonna go 7.
Oh, it's 6. It was so close.
So it's either 5, 6, or 7.
It's so close.
Lucky.
Maybe this was fixed. That shit. Are you sure? Because that was the hard question that was for Adrian, and then this one is actually pretty
But they're
easy.
always fixed.
It says question for Neil.
Against my
all right, I screwed this up. The last time Ireland played Italy, it was brutta giornata for the Italians. That's bad day for you and me. We beat them 54 points to 7 in Soldier Field. But who scored a hat-trick of tries for Ireland that day?
Jacob Stockdale. Too quick.
Unlucky with the conviction.
Jordan Larmour.
You got that, you would have.
After a few seconds thought.
Yeah, you would have thought about it.
I should have fixed that. And that you would have been like, that's multiple choice, really.
Jerry, you're not allowed to fix
Yeah.
it.
I know,
It
sorry.
was multiple
I made a
choice,
mistake.
really, wasn't
But
it?
it was, actually, when you think about it.
Everything's multiple choice.
And if
When you
you'd
think
given that
about it,
multiple
when you
choice
break it
question, would you have been
down.
angry or happy?
No, but it's going to be... Huh?
If I'd given it to you, would you have been happy or angry?
Like, it's going to be one of the 23
I
players who
would have
plays.
said 6, so I'm pretty angry I didn't get that correct.
Oh, yeah,
Get
6
that
your favourite.
question.
I've no idea what the score is.
1-0 to Neil. It's been pretty bad so far.
0-1-0. Neil's in the lead.
Yep.
A tawdry score of 1.
Come on.
Round 3. The 5 and 6 Nations continued round. You always see the word continued and it's shortened, CONTD. Yeah, exactly. That's the right response. You got it. Once again, we're dipping into Ray Ronan's question sent in on his King John postcard from like about 3 months ago. Question
John's
3 for
Castle.
you, Tommy. How many Grand Slams have Wales won?
3.
Multiple choice.
Go on, give me my multiple choice.
Is it A, 3, B, 9, or C, 11?
9.
11. Question 3 for you, Neil. Who captained Scotland to their last Grand Slam in 1990? Is it A, Anthony Stanger, B, Craig Chalmers, or C, David Soul?
David Soul.
Correct.
It's Tony Stanger as well. I've never heard him called Anthony Stanger.
Well, it's written down Anthony here. Question 3 for you, Adrian. In what year did Scotland last beat England at Twickers? Was it A, 83, B, 93, or C, 2003? Or 3, as they say in
What was the question, sir?
During the week.
Fianna Fáil.
Scotland last beat England at Twickenham. Is that the question?
Twickers.
Yeah.
2003, 1993, 1983.
Come on, it's handy. It's multiple choice.
I think it's 1993.
83 is the
Yeah.
correct
Then I-
answer.
2-0.
Okay,
It would have
round
been your
4,
second
the
choice.
fun free magic number round.
Right.
Contestants get 3 questions for getting the number right. If nobody manages that, the nearest contestant who doesn't go bust will get 2 points. The second closest gets 1.
Kind of need this, Adrian.
Going to say we can only accept the answer that's
got
written
spot
on
on
your
last
paper,
week.
and I'm going to have to ask you for your pens once the music ends. If you don't mind, give me the following number. The number of transfer windows Chelsea FC have been banned from signing players in. Ooh, it's topical. Plus the number of times Unai Emery has won the Europa League as a manager. Plus the number of Leinster teams outside Dublin or Kilkenny that have won a senior men's All-Ireland in either code this century so far.
Oh, you'll have to ask that one again.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
The number of Leinster teams outside of Dublin or Kilkenny that have won a senior men's All-Ireland in either code this century so far. Plus the number of Premier League goals scored by Mo Salah so far this season. Your 30 seconds expires when Frank Sinatra sings Bright Shiny Beads.
Leinster teams.
Yeah, outside of Dublin or Kilkenny. Rewatching The
from
Sopranos.
Leinster.
Yeah, like...
Hold on.
Actually,
Hold
from
on.
Leinster.
The Galway
The
count
end
is
of
Leinster.
season 2 features this song at a key pivotal moment
Does Galway count?
involving Big Pussy Buffonsero.
Does Galway count?
But slower. There's a bit of tequila. That's all I'll say for it. Don't want to spoil it after 20 years.
Damn it.
Give me your answer, kids. What have you got?
27.
Bust.
25.
Bust.
22.
Correct!
Get in there. Boom.
Shit. Woo. Shit. Shit.
Here, we're going to do a lot of editing that we've got to do. 3-2-0, Tommy leads
Get in
from
there.
behind.
2 of the answers I know are correct.
Okay, what do we got? The
Two
number
for
of
Chelsea.
2.
2, yeah.
2 transfer windows Chelsea FC have been banned from signing players in. The number of times Unai Emery has won the Europa League as a manager.
3.
3 is correct.
3, yeah.
There you go.
The number of Leinster teams outside of Dublin or Kilkenny, Adrian, what did you have for that?
I had 3.
0 is the answer.
And I actually just think my Sal answer now and reflection might be wrong. What was the actual question?
I've got to say 0 is wrong.
Galway is definitely 1.
Yeah.
Galway
has to count.
Galway should count.
Yeah, Galway has to count.
Galway has to
No,
count.
it doesn't count. It's on the sheet. How do you change stuff in the middle of the
What was
quiz?
your- hey, Tommy.
Nothing
Tommy,
is
hang on a
every
second,
quiz.
What was your answer
Hang on.
My answer for what?
for that question?
I got 17 for Salah.
No.
I had 14
What
goals.
was your question for the All Ireland?
I didn't write that down. So I had Salah's goals at 14 and I said to myself, geez, he scored a hat-trick recently, didn't
So
he?
did you just randomly in your head go 22?
And then I went 22.
So you just plucked 22 out of your ass.
Because I had 19
It
before I
doesn't
did
matter.
And then I went
It doesn't
22.
matter. It doesn't matter.
I get it.
It doesn't. Okay, it's Tommy
Thank
gets
you.
it.
The answer is
Thank you.
The answer we have written down, and I says,
which is
as
which,
ever,
as
all
we've
numbers are plucked
discussed,
from Wikipedia.
is incorrect, but like
no.
it's actually incorrect.
It is.
Well, let's
It
move
is
on,
incorrect.
lads.
It's
The number of Premier League goals scored by Mo Salah so far this season?
17.
17.
I had
Get in
20.
there.
I
He
went
scored
18.
20 in total. That's the mistake I made.
Hard luck, pal.
Hard luck,
Let's
pal,
move
is
on.
correct.
3-2-0.
I mean, the number of Leinster teams outside of Dublin or Kilkenny
Not
that
over
won
yet,
the senior
Neil.
men's All-Ireland in either code
Don't worry
This
about
is
it.
over.
this century is actually Galway.
Yeah, it's incorrect. The
I mean,
answer to the question
it
is incorrect.
You know.
Look at lads, that's the way it goes.
So would you go from 3 points to 1 point on that basis?
No, he'd still have 2. But
Still have two.
he gets the 3. He got the correct answer.
Way it goes,
Yeah.
boys.
Like, I mean, if you get all 4 of the answers
No,
wrong,
it's
but
bullshit.
come up with the final answer correct.
I think you can take the
do get the
quizmaster
points, don't
outside
you?
and give him a paddling. I think that's...
But like, the foundations of this entire quiz, Neil, I'm beginning to question.
Have you ever watched the quiz before?
Whatever the result happens, you can know that if Tommy does win it, he won it by pure fluke.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
Because he pulled
that's a good point,
22 out of his
Out
hole.
of his ass, exactly.
All right, we're on to the final. Our winner tonight's going to be decided in the round that separates the men from the boys, the Warren Gatlins from the Warren Buffetts. Give me some of that sweet, sweet Warren Buffett money. It's the no theme in particular, ridiculously easy rapid fire round. Is it? No, it's George Soros who pays for all this, isn't it? Not Warren Buffett. The score you get in this round is going to be added to your score in the previous round. There will be 40 seconds for everyone to answer from the same set of questions. We're going to start with the person with the highest number of points, and on to
I
the
thought we
person
were starting with
second,
the lowest.
and then on to the person in last. If you get a question correct, I will ask you another question and keep asking you questions until you get one wrong. We did make that change last week for the rules, didn't we? The
we should go
last
back
first.
Oh, what's going on here, boys? This is
Lowest tally
ridiculous.
first, I think. Lowest tally
I wasn't here
first.
last
It's a while
Friday.
away.
Come on.
No, we did. We changed it.
I believe it's the middle
Changed
man.
it.
So what's happening?
So the lowest goes to go first.
Dude, there's a serious amount of undermining going on here in this bloody quiz.
No, this is a new rule change that we just haven't.
Produce it.
We
Come up with a
it was a new rule- we changed it and we had
Anyway, a bit of
2 weeks
control of
ago.
anything.
It was a
Forgot
new
that
rule
last
change
week.
that we had 2 weeks ago, and then because Nathan was in the lead last week, we reversed it back again.
So what are we doing this week? Just change the rules again?
Lowest first.
Yeah,
So who's-
lowest first. It's all right. It's okay. It's
I know,
Adrian.
I get it. Yeah.
Who are you?
Once you get a question wrong, I'll move on to the next person. Adrian's going to finish in minus numbers this week. What have you got so far?
1.
Do you have one?
Have I got
You're on zero.
No,
man.
zero.
Yeah,
You're on zero.
Okay, some of the following questions were also included in listener Jason Shanahan's letter. Good morning yourself, Jason. Your time is going to start with Joe Malloy. We didn't have much time to begin with, and now we've none.
We didn't have much time to begin with, and now we've none.
Irish youngster Ryan Nolan plays for what club?
Fulham.
Name the LA Rams head coach.
Sean McVeigh.
Who won this year's women's singles at the Australian Open?
It was...
Time, lads.
Pass. Which Dutch side does Dan Crowley play for?
Willem.
Name the London Irish head coach.
Kidney.
Bill Johnson plays for what province?
Ulster.
Munster. Name the Duke basketball prodigy whose shoes broke this week.
Zion.
What? Zion what?
In what sport would you find referee Joy Neville?
Rugby.
Golf's latest WGC event is taking place in what
Mexico.
country? Who's bottom of the Premier League?
Huddersfield.
Who are Cork GAA's main shirt sponsor?
Is that the time?
Chill.
Correct?
Did he win it? No, he didn't.
You might have.
He did not win it.
Hang on. Tiebreaker on 4.
Oh, here. This bloody rule change screwed me over.
Chill insurance.
I would have got Ryan Nolan. Inter Milan. He's the young lad at Inter Milan.
Rugby.
whatever.
Zion.
Also, Zion.
Zion. He just goes Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was fine.
To be honest, if he hadn't stalled, what was the next question? He probably would have got
Share,
it.
like...
It's like
Zion
Pele.
Williamson, rugby. He got it, yeah.
What was the next question?
Listen,
the next
let's not have
question
too much of a
was,
frenzy.
what nationality is Sadio Mane?
Am I getting asked this question?
Yeah, I just said
Well, I refuse to answer unless it's...
on the basis that it might incriminate me. Okay, so Ryan Nolan plays for Inter Milan. Sean
Also,
McVeigh was correct.
we've been really like pedantic here.
No, we're
Declan
not.
Kidney, not director of rugby, and Les Kiss is
Good
head coach
point,
of London
Neil.
Irish.
Good point.
Screw you.
Discount.
No.
We checked that?
No.
That's 2 points you should have
coach.
had.
You're right.
What's
you're
on the
right.
page? What is on the page?
Well, are you reading the page?
No, but what's on the page is
Well,
on the
stop
page.
reading the page then, 'cause
I'm
there's
not
a
reading the
tiebreaker on
page.
there.
I'm not looking
Naomi
at it.
Osaka won this year's women's singles.
Aye.
Willem Dry
Osaka,
is
yeah.
Hard luck, pal.
Dan Crowley. Declan Kidney, Munster. Zion Williamson.
Incorrect answer.
Rugby.
The crappy
Mexico,
quiz.
Huddersfield, chill insurance. Right. If the
Well,
tiebreaker
that
is
was
Adrian
at the
versus
end there.
Tommy,
You have to give me that.
We live in a
Very good.
society, lads.
how many caps?
What's happening here?
The patented how many Irish caps tiebreaker.
Who goes first?
The person who wins the coin toss gets to choose first or second. Adrian won the coin toss. Adrian against Tommy.
I'm going to think I might go second, Tommy.
I still don't know which way to go on
How
this.
many Ireland caps does Ian Henderson have? Tommy, you go first.
So if I was to think about it, and when someone like Sean Cronin
Is
hasn't
there a
even started
time,
a
is there
game
a
yet,
time limit on this?
No.
Ian Henderson.
We've got all the time in the world.
Ian Henderson has played approximately 34 times for the Irish rugby team.
Approximate
33.
answers, don't worry.
34, 40. Correct answer.
Get in there. Back in the net.
He's been in the squad for years.
I screwed you over there, didn't I,
Well, you totally should have 2 points you shouldn't have had.
with my thinking?
No, I didn't
my
factor in
outward-
your
my-
thinking whatsoever. Your outward thinking.
Let's get out of here. I win.
Yeah, I mean, you got lucky.
Nah, he should
Well,
we
look
should
at
not
that.
have won that.
It's a
Everybody
crappy
knows
quiz.
that.
You got to play the game that's on the
Everybody
table.
knows I'm the rightful winner.
Well, you also only gave half an answer for.
No, I actually said
Well, that
Tony
would have been a
Williamson,
minus point.
yeah. I actually said the full name at the end.
Eventually, yeah, after like 12
Whatever,
seconds.
like.
You can congratulate.
That's the end of this week's Crappy Quiz. We'll see you next week for the Crappy Quiz. If you listen on the radio, stay tuned. We've got some good stuff coming right after these.